out this man meat right here.
Oh, no, not the
Man meat.
Welcome back to another strange and mysterious podcast. Of course, I'm one of your hosts, G. Introduce yourself, sir.
Define 999, also known as Matthew Roybal. I am here. It's been a long weekend, but I'm ready. I'm ready for violence. I want to see people get injured by the paranormal. I'm tired of this pussyfooting. Oh, it feels cold. I want violence. I want attacks. I want blood, or I want fevers, or I want violence. Is that bad?
Hey, this is what happens when you grow up on Faces of Death. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've seen that. Traces of Death. I've seen them all. But I want to see a ghost get downright dirty on some living fucker. That's what I want to see.
Some poltergeist action, huh?
Poltergeist throwing up pea soup, fucking head spinning around, fucking flotation. That's what I'm looking for, man.
Yeah, you want the creme de la creme, bro.
I know, Gabe. You're probably thinking like, "Oh my gosh, I can't provide that."
Yeah, I'm like,
yeah,
I don't think I have any local demons for that. I do apologize.
Yeah, like levitation. Can you imagine? Right? Imagine getting levitated and some fool's like,
hey, hell no.
Because that would feel weird, right?
Hey, I like being at the beach, as you can see.
Yeah, you're very calm. Anyway, I'm ready.
Let's take a look. This one's from Slapped Ham. I really enjoy Slapped Ham videos. Yeah. He's got a lot of good paranormal videos.
Yeah, he is good. I like his channel.
All right, let me share.
Yes.
Ooh.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slap Ham.
Hey, me and Slap Ham.
We're looking at some super scary video clips that may just give you nightmares. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
It's creepy, mate.
Creepy. He likes to slap that ham.
He's a ham slapper.
As the use of home security cameras continues to grow in popularity, the expectation of feeling safe and secure in our homes would naturally follow. However, a trend has emerged as many more homeowners install these devices. While these cameras were intended to deter potential intruders and criminals, they're now capturing a wide range of unexplained phenomena. From mysterious apparitions to unidentifiable objects, the internet is awash with footage that defies explanation. This clip appears to have been captured by a home security camera positioned outside a residential property. Take a look at what it shows.
The hell is that?
Oh shit, that's definitely looked like someone walking right through
Ooh,
there.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird. That's definitely something walking. I mean, it looked like the dude was walking.
The faint sound of footsteps
before
a blurry figure appears and begins to move across the screen.
It like fades out for a second and then it goes back and just stays.
Yeah, it like reconstituted itself.
As the quality of the video is poor, it's difficult to discern any specific characteristics, leaving viewers to speculate about
kind of see through it, and then it gets warm again.
Is it a prowler up to no good? If you look closely, you'll notice that when the figure reaches the center of the screen, it seems to become transparent for a brief moment.
Weird.
Yeah.
This raises the question, could this creeper actually be something paranormal?
He's a creeper.
Unfortunately, without a clearer view of the figure, it's difficult to determine whether the figure's disappearing act is a camera glitch or evidence of something more sinister.
Definitely looks like they're walking.
Apparition haunting the property, or just a cleverly disguised prowler.
Yeah, see, like that, right? Like, look at the images in the back. Even though they're a little bit blurry, they have some type of shape, and that other one kind of fades through it and then reemerges, with like a dark signature to it, huh?
Yeah, I'd be creeped out if I saw that. I wouldn't be going outside.
Right? Hey, without my shotgun.
Yeah, shotgun ain't gonna do much to someone that's already dead, though. Yeah, that's a crazy one.
Hey, it makes me feel safe.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, let's continue. Crazy.
That one's a thumbs up for me. Maybe not a double thumbs up. Maybe one. That's definitely a thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Right, let's continue. Creeper.
He's a creeper.
These next clips were captured by TikToker Mandy
That looks like
ASMR22.
that ball right there
to show
looks
a
like
series
the
of
one
terrifying
from
incidents
a
recorded on her
2001
home
Space Odyssey.
security camera.
Oh my
It all
God!
started
It's
when
full
she
of
received a ring
stars.
notification while away from home. Upon checking the footage, she was met
Which is
with
an
a
awesome
bone-chilling
movie, by the way.
sight, an empty porch, and a sinister voice demanding to be let in.
What?
Damn, Abuela's mad.
But it seems this was only the beginning. This next video shows even more spine-tingling footage. A strange figure cloaked in white, seemingly aware of the family's whereabouts, standing directly below the window where the mother and her baby had been just moments before.
You know what's strange? It's casting a shadow.
Yeah.
That's a little weird. Like, I don't know.
That could be a person.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
The TikToker managed to capture further evidence of the mysterious figure in her yard, an eerie trail of footprints left behind in the snow.
It looks like it's going directly towards where my trail cam is.
It seems that the TikTok has been left shaken and terrified with no rational explanation for the bizarre events.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna check the footage. I gotta put batteries in the camera because it's dead. Hopefully it picked up footage. Because it's dead, it might not have. But there's clear prints in the snow all through my yard too.
I don't know. I don't know about that one.
That could be someone trying to scare her.
That's kind of what I'm thinking, because like the shadow casting, and I was like,
And then the banging of what is this? The fucking Three Little Pigs?
Right? Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin.
That reminds me of that Green Jello song or whatever.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, that one. I mean, it's creepy. Could there be creepy live humans floating around? Yeah, sure. There's tons of them. But is it paranormal? Thumbs down.
Yep, thumbs down.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Not good enough. Good try, but not good enough. And no violence.
You're correct,
For as long as humans have gazed up at the stars, the possibility of extraterrestrial life has tantalized our collective imaginations. With that possibility comes the question, have we ever been visited by beings from another world? In the early months of 2023, a series of stories regarding the US military shooting down mysterious objects in American airspace captured the attention of the nation. Among the objects was an octagonal structure that had strings attached to it, which was brought down over Lake Huron. Shortly after, Reddit user ReddaJB posted these photos to the platform. Supposedly taken in Montana, they show a scene like something out of a sci-fi movie.
It looks like a cow being dragged out.
The cow appears to be lifted into the air by an unidentifiable aircraft. The animal's hooves are attached to strings or cables, which are in turn connected to the craft. In their post, the Redditor noted the eerily similar description of the object that had been shot down over Lake Huron to the craft with the strings seen in these images. Another interesting note is that animal mutilations have long been associated with UFO sightings and alleged extraterrestrial activity. In these cases, livestock such as cows, horses and sheep are sometimes found with unusual surgical-like incisions. Theories surrounding these incidents range from natural causes like predators and disease to the involvement of government agencies or cults. However, some believe that extraterrestrial beings are responsible for these bizarre mutilations. They suggest that these beings might be conducting experiments on Earth's animals or studying the effects of Earth's environment on their own biological systems. While the phenomenon remains controversial and unproven, the idea of aliens mutilating livestock has become a popular topic in paranormal and conspiracy circles. So do these images show a connection to the objects shot down in US airspace? And if so, are these craft of alien origin? Let me know your theories on this in the comments down below.
You know what I think is interesting, right?
Hmm.
For the United States government to get on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News, and actually use those words, UFOs have been shot down.
Yeah. Unidentified flying objects. Yep.
And this is actually what they said, right? Do you remember? Did you see that a couple weeks ago, where they had shot those vehicles down, but then we didn't hear really anything afterwards.
Yeah, those weird balloons. They thought they
Well,
might be
that
Chinese.
it was one weird balloon in South Carolina from China, but at the other one, they had shot down one in Canadian airspace. And I think there was another one.
And they never found it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And I thought it was so interesting that they actually use those those letters, right? UFO, right?
UFO,
the acronym. And that kind of makes me wonder, right? Are they setting it up so people start getting used to hearing those acronyms from the government, so they're getting ready for us to finally, meet some type of extraterrestrial? What's the purpose of that? You know what I mean? I just thought it was strange, that they did it. And they said they didn't recover it.
Because they used to not do it. They used to claim it was all bullshit. The government, I think some of it, well, it could be a number of things. A skeptic could say it's just all those people in old world government, older, that were more secretive and more whatever. They're dead. They're dead and gone. They're gone. These new people and these new positions in government are not afraid to call them UFOs or to say, we don't know. We can't explain it. We don't know it. And that is what it is, an unidentified flying object, right? So it could be that. I'd like to think that maybe the government knows more and they're just kind of prepping us for when that happens, but I don't know. It's hard to say because I think a skeptic could have a pretty good, a decent argument just saying that now in these modern times with the internet and stuff, that governments are actually more transparent. It's harder to hide shit. So, and two, the idea of our government, I think that there's also like these older school governmental officials and military or whatever. It's almost like they wanted people to feel safe. So they wouldn't want to let it out there that there's objects in our airspace that we have no idea where they're from, where they're coming, where they're going, how they manifest themselves, right? And so that was just a super secret. They didn't, they're those older school folks are like not wanting people to lose faith and trust in the government. So it's better to just not say anything. Whereas these new government officials in the military, in politics, and in all those other areas, in staffing in the different agencies, they're younger, they're more hip, they're more willing to give the American public more information, and they're more willing to let the American public know that we're going to be fully transparent here. We don't know what the fuck they were. We launched airplanes at them. They shot them down. We don't have answers for you. So it could be that too. Or, like you said, could just be that they know and they're trying to be more slowly but surely releasing a little bit out here and there. Because remember, people used to talk about all the movies too, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, E.T. And people used to say, I wonder if Hollywood is kind of in on the action here. And the government went in and said, hey, we need you to make movies about aliens because this shit's coming. Or planted the seed or somehow. I don't know. This is pretty.
I was going to say, or there's another explanation, which is there are cow strippers, because it's been hard for the industry now that's, back because of COVID. Now we have cows that need to make that extra dollar. So maybe they're just stripping. I mean, maybe she's on a pole. How do we know?
4 poles.
Right? She's a maniac on that pole. And she's dancing like she never danced before. So maybe that's what's going on here. I don't know.
Maybe.
All right, let's continue.
It's weird. It's definitely weird. I that's a sideways for me. I don't know.
Sideways for me too. I agree. All right, vamos a continuar. Bye. Creepy basement.
When creepy things happen, it's natural to try and come up with logical explanations for what's happening. That seems to be the case with this next piece of footage uploaded to Reddit by user
That looks like a nice neighborhood.
Take a
Very
look.
Nice.
Ooh.
The spine-tingling clip shows the Redditor's basement door as it mysteriously swings open with an ominous creak. The unnerving incident is reportedly a recurring event. The Reddit user is optimistically hoping that the cause is merely a draft. However, in the video's description, they note that they have to keep locking the door.
Man, that shit
this
looks
means
haunted.
that something has to be unlatching the lock each time it opens. Several Reddit users seem convinced that the unexplained events are the work of a ghost. What makes the footage even creepier is the fact that the poster also notes that the infamous serial killer, the Boston Strangler, actually murdered one of his victims, Mary Sullivan, 500 feet from their building. The Boston Strangler was a serial killer who terrorized the Boston area in the early 1960s. Between 62 and 64, 13 women were killed, all of whom were strangled with articles of their own clothing. The killer, who remained unidentified for many years, gained the nickname the Boston Strangler due to the way in which they killed their victims. Despite a massive investigation involving hundreds of police officers and FBI agents, the Boston Strangler wasn't caught until 1967 when a man named Albert DeSalvo confessed to the murders while in prison for unrelated crimes. DeSalvo's guilt has been the subject of much debate over the years, with some experts questioning whether he was actually responsible for all of the Boston Strangler killings. Nevertheless, the case remains one of the most infamous murder mysteries in American history. So is there a chance that this eerie piece of home footage shows a paranormal link to the case of the Boston Strangler? Unfortunately, we may never know.
That shit looks haunted. Imagine walking down there at night.
No way.
I'm good.
Yeah. You go
and
ahead.
Then you're halfway asleep. How many times have they bumped their head? Woo.
Yeah, I know. That's crazy.
Door creaking, door opening. It could be a draft. I don't know.
Well, if they actually put a camera there. So if they were smart, they would put a camera looking at that door. And then if they saw the lock unlock and then open, then they'd have something. That would be a double thumbs up from me. They haven't done that yet, but that's what they should do. They should get a Nest Cam or a Ring Cam or something, strategically place it there. That way, if there is something paranormal going on, they're going to catch that lock opening up and then that door opening. So this is a middle for me, but it's more a middle because we don't have all the information.
Yeah, I agree.
It could be cool. I mean, I could see that. There's just something to that. I could just see some spirit or something that was in that basement, just saying, "No, don't lock me up in here. I'm here. I'm viable. I am still here. You're not going to lock me in this fucking basement." You know what I mean? Or something.
Libertad, libertad. Abre la puerta.
Like I could see that.
Yeah, I could see that too.
Check out this man meat right here. Oh no, not